She's just not going to change. I mean, obviously the answer is she will. She's just pandering for votes.
I put my record up to anybody in terms of how strongly I feel about having a secure border and making sure that there is not that kind of trafficking into America.
2022, 2023, there were record border crossings. Your administration took hundreds of executive actions. It didn't stem the flow. Numbers kept going up. Finally, in 2024, just in June, 3 weeks before the first presidential debate with Joe Biden, you institute executive actions that had a dramatic impact, really shut down people crossing over. Why didn't your administration do that in 2022, 2023?
First of all, you're exactly right, Anderson. And as of today, we have cut the flow of immigration by over half. In fact, the numbers I saw most recently, illegal immigration
But if
is
it was
low.
that easy with that executive action, why not do it in 2022, 2023?
Because we were working with Congress and hoping that actually we could have a long-term fix to the problem instead of a short-term fix.
You couldn't have done one and both at the same time?
Well, here's the thing. We have to understand that ultimately this problem is going to be fixed through congressional action.
The stage last night on the topic of decriminalization of the border. If you'd be so kind, raise your hand if you think it should be a civil offense rather than a crime to cross a border without documentation. Can we keep the hands up so we could see them?
In a new report, you'll see first out front. The K-File team scoured Kamala Harris's tweets and statements going all the way back to 2017. And what they found was more than 50 instances of Harris slamming Trump's border wall. But now, new Harris campaign ads actually showcase that very wall. And on top of critical tweets, Harris also wrote in her 2019 book, quote, "There was a bigger reason to oppose the border wall. A useless wall on the southern border would be nothing more than a symbol, a monument standing in opposition to not just everything I value, but to the fundamental values upon which this country was built. How could I vote to build what would be little more than a monument designed to send the cold, hard message, keep out?"
Now, this is comical. Kamala keeps acting as though she is this, tough on border person. But as you can see from her record, she absolutely isn't. And under her administration, we have had the most illegal immigrants just flooding into the country. But they keep trying to make us, it's like, don't believe your lying eyes or your lying ears, or don't believe any of this stuff. Just believe what I'm saying. I'm the toughest on the border beyond anyone else. It's just laughable at this point that they keep putting this lie out. She keeps lying about this stuff as though we're stupid.
You know why, Shannon? Small businesses can't afford to hire a bunch of accountants.
Yeah, they can't help.
And a bunch of lawyers. But that shouldn't be the reason they fail, because they didn't fill out the form properly.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
So my approach is really understanding the culture, understanding the needs, and then trying to fix problems. I love fixing problems.
Now she's talking about part of her, black male agenda that actually is for everybody. It was not a black male agenda that she'd been working on a long time, as she claimed. The campaign admitted it was for everyone, but at the same time, she got an easy chance to make black men weed mascots. But when it comes to, she keeps talking about how small businesses are struggling. They can't afford these, the accountants and all that. But she cast the tie-breaking vote in order for the IRS to hire 87,000 more agents. So there's more agents so they can audit more small businesses that have to hire attorneys and have all of these costs, even if they've made a mistake on their IRS forms. Well, now she's making sure they're going to get caught, and that they're going to be most likely, like, listen, she's a prosecutor. She always talks about that. So they're going to be prosecuted. So it's antithetical to what she's actually saying, where she wants to help small businesses. She wants more government. She wants more oversight.